Hello, dogs. Lildawg right here, right now. Welcome back to Age of Civilizations 2. Random 1440 Austria. We are on episode 3, I believe. And we've had a pretty good, eventful past few episodes. I'm gonna assimilate, starting off. And I've discovered a very interesting setting that I don't really know how it works. Leaders random. I seriously don't know what it does. I've turned it on, checked the stats of Maximilian, and then turned it off, checked it again. It changed really nothing, and it doesn't like randomize the leaders or anything. I don't know what it does, in all honesty. So, that would be awesome though if you could randomize leaders and get like different stats for like countries that shouldn't have that leader. Anyways, we've went off to explore more of Europe and stuff. After finally getting sea access and exploring what's going on in the rest of Europe and Northern Africa, which, whoo boy, Yutsang has a coalition on their hands. They are not having a good time. Who's number one now? Undiscovered. Ooh. Can't wait to discover who that might be. Watch it be someone like Ming again. Like, if you don't know, in the 1440 start date, Ming is supposed to be the most powerful. But because everything is randomized, Ming isn't the most powerful in this strange alternative timeline. Alright. And I'm just gonna do 50 turns for assimilation the second time. Not gonna worry about doing like, Now here's how our empire's looking so far. I honestly want to gather a bit more power in the region. And I want to start by asserting my dominance against the other nations that prove a threat to me. So for example, Ak Kunlu, they're a threat. I want to take them out. Shu, they're a threat. I want to take them out. Everyone else around me is not really too much of an issue. Just Akwenlu and Shu, I just want to take them out. Gather some power before I begin making my way over here. Because if you don't remember, the end goal is to form the Austrian Empire. And maybe if I get lucky, Austria-Hungary. Which, yeah, we have a lot of countries we need to, kick butt. We need to kick a lot of countries' butts. Thankfully, a lot of the land seems to be native-owned, or tribal-owned, so again, tribal nations shouldn't really be too hard. Tyrole's become independent. I'm gonna be back in a minute. I gotta go do something. So, I'll just leave you on for a bit. Alright, I'm back. Alright. So to start off, I want to assert my dominance over which we have a very huge border here, and it kind of worries me that we do. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna need 8,000 troops just to cover each territory with 1,000. That's a lot of soldiers. Meanwhile, I've discovered that supply camps are very useful. So we are going to get a supply camp and an armory up here in Moscow. And then we're going to get a few more supply camps and armory. Supply camps, they decrease your military upkeep. Which, to me, that is a freaking... Oh my gosh. That's just so amazing. Also, I really want to kick East Frisia off their throne. Thankfully, I am catching up, and I believe that once I pass them, I think I should start getting votes. Like, people should start voting for me to become the next Holy Roman Emperor. Like, there's really no reason to be the Holy Roman Emperor other than just, hey, I'm the Holy Roman Emperor. I'm cool, I'm amazing. Alright. Got another point. And my armory just got completed, which means I'm gonna be able to hire a crap ton of soldiers in Moscow without much issue. Now, do supply camps affect your overall military upkeep? Or does it only affect the upkeep in your territory that you own? Because if it affects only the territory that you own, that will give me some strategic advantages. First off, I can set up supply camps in areas that I plan to invade, and that I see as more important than other territories. I want to wait because I want to get 8,000 soldiers ready to go and on the border. Alright. Let's get our first 6,000 here. Alright. Alright, we're ready to go. We're gonna have 1,000 soldiers on each of the territories that we have bordering Quinlu. Ah, Shu is at war with someone. That... Oh! Okay. That changes a heck of a lot. Well then, Quinlu is gonna be quite distracted in all honesty. Oh yeah, turn now. Just because there's so many nations on the map. You know what? This is good enough. We need to declare war now before Shu takes over everything. Alright. With Quinlu distracted, there's not really much they can do. Watch, that 5,000's... We can easily take on that 4,000 if we move our troops correctly. Maybe we can take out the capital real quickly if we move quickly. Boom. There went all the assimilation in that territory. In those territories. It's annoying. So much on assimilation and then, oh, it does not matter anymore. Like, I wish it would pause and not stop entirely and you lose all your money. Because you could spend a lot of time assimilating and then, oh, someone declares war on you right after you've finished assimilating every territory. And now you have to re-assimilate everything. Ok Quinlu should be dead. Boom. Alright. Then we can disband our armies. Maybe I can use my one free union with Shu. That would save, honestly, a lot of time. But it also save that one free union. It's interesting to know that no matter what, you're gonna have one free union at the... Your first union's gonna be pretty much guaranteed. Pretty interesting to know that. It usually does not matter who you're in a union with. The only time I've seen your first union get denied is if there's only 2 of you left. That's the only time I've seen the first union get denied. And even then, that's like really rare, so... Unless you're playing on one of the smaller scenarios. Okay, buddy, please care to explain why you're wanting military acts. It's funny that you cannot reach the rest of the empire because you're divided between a lake. I'm gonna refuse the proposal. You can figure that one out on your own easily. That's correct. I think that's the first time I've seen a lake become useful. Okay, I'll accept it for money. Bribery. Boom. 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 So we've expanded our country even further. I wonder if in this universe, in the modern times of this universe, instead of it being so in Soviet Russia memes, it's in Soviet Austria memes. Soviet Austria. It's so silly to say. Because I'm pretty much turning into the Russia of this world. heck. Get that research up. It's another few people. Where did you come from, pal? Someone's having a really good game somewhere. Like, holy crap, where is this person? Because that person definitely was not up on the was definitely not in the top 10 last time I checked. Where did you... I have no idea where they even came from. So my provinces are all being assimilated. We've expanded a little bit more. And I'm thinking that I might just take out Shu. They get along with a lot of people though. What happened to the Byzantines, by the way? What did they lose? Did they lose anything? Oh yeah, they lost a little bit. They lost like a little shave off of here. Having St. Petersburg would not be such a bad idea. I have no idea where the Pope is, someone to have them declare their independence. I don't know. By the way, am I getting any votes yet? Surprisingly, I'm not getting any votes. Everyone's voting for themselves. Well, the voting for the next Holy Roman Emperor is coming up, and it's gonna be Mainz out of all people. It was down here in, Africa. Huh. Good job. I don't think I've ever seen that. What's going on here in the Middle East? Chaotic as always, but that's the Middle East. It's probably going to be chaotic no matter which universe you're sitting in. Hate you! Hate you! If I can take out Urbino and not have to worry about the Pope, St. Petersburg is just sitting here, and that's a lot of power just sitting here. Like, Urbino does not realize it because it's AI, but it could easily conquer all of Finland just with that one little territory here. Like, that's how powerful this tiny little thing can get. Who wants Constantinople, by the way? Dejeni. Ah, it's occupied. Oh. Where's the Korakuen loot? Oh well. Anyways, we're gonna prepare for a war against Urbino and possibly the Pope, which I have no idea where the Pope's gonna be. How's Lucco looking now? They must have had a really good war and must have dominated that war in order to surpass both me and East Frisia. Oh, and East Frisia becomes an elector. Funny. All right. Let's go to war with Urbino. I have no idea where the Papal States are. Well, once the Papal States enter the war, there's possibly a chance that they could be in my field of sight, and I can eat. You're not gonna come to the aid of your poor ally? There went Urbino. Oh, crap. That changes a lot. Okay, Mr. Pope. Where are you? It'll most likely highlight you if you'll be highlighted if I pass by you. Okay, I don't think the Pope's anywhere on the map. So we can go ahead, try to claim that as quickly as possible. Because now we need to march over to Finland, and Abyssinia is most likely gonna annoy me by, yep. They're gonna get military access straight through these two countries because they get along well. Alright then. Boom. course you rejected the peace proposal because you have no idea. What in the world, Urbino? What in the world? Is this gonna be one of those situations where I'm not gonna be able to invade that island and the war is just gonna continue on forever because I cannot invade that island? Is that what this is gonna lead up into? Well, these soldiers are not going there. You're gonna strike Urbino down. Alright. See if we can get Georgia out of the way really quickly. Surprisingly enough, Abyssinia did not get military access to both of those people yet. It's good for now. Never mind about conquering Georgia. They've decided to wipe my army out by sending a 3,000 stack straight through me. There we go. I've claimed my objective. Boom. So we've managed to take in our objective, but we've kind of bitten off more than we can chew here. Because I have no idea when Abyssinia's gonna get their military access. They already have it through Jordan and everything. In fact, they get along with Jordan quite well. Alright. I'm not going to be able to worry about assimilation right now for a while. Would it be okay if I just gave up my Finnish territory? Yeah, go ahead and take it. No, not Jordan. They're gonna want to wipe me out entirely like all AI does. Dude, it's obvious that at this point I'm not gonna be able to fight back. You're across the sea and you wiped out my army within seconds. I don't want to have to go through a naval invasion just to liberate my Finnish territory. Surprisingly enough, they have not been given military access yet. Alright. Prepare for freaking war. See if we can take back Helsinki or Helsinki. Alright. Let's get more of a military up. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You seriously asked... Georgia seriously just asked for They've just committed a 200 IQ play right there, like... Hey, there's a C in the way. Let's make the 200 IQ play. And let's go around the C by asking our buddy for military access. Well, alright then. This is mostly why I didn't begin assimilating that territory right away. Alright. Next up, dealing with the last of the Georgian territory. Oh yeah, I gotta keep an eye on Abyssinia. Seriously? Annoying when the opponent scatters because they move in such a weird way. Like, when you want them to move first, they will not move first. And when you don't want them to move first, they'll move first like 10 times and then you'll move. At least I'm getting my territory back. Alright. Alright, Abyssinia, did you get any military access? Thankfully, they have not gained any military access yet. That's good. Then we can peace out with Abyssinia. Then we can focus all of our war efforts on Jordan. I mean Georgia. Have I been calling Georgia Jordan this whole time? If so, I'm sorry. Okay, yes, they do not want peace. This may be a good time to do St. Petersburg at some point. Alright. Alright. The war with Georgia is over. So now we can move our forces down here. And now Abyssinia is now wanting peace because Georgia's out of the war. And boom. I believe that was a coalition war. I think the Pope decided to call in some of his buddies and started a coalition war against me. Obviously, it did not turn out too well for the poor Pope. And now, St. Petersburg is under our control. It's amazing. I think after I finish assimilating the last of my provinces, I will end this video here. And I'm moving my force back to Moscow because that's going to become my main army. Like, that army is mostly going to be deployed to different areas. Anyways, that'll be it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed. Bye-bye.